Yeah, hi everyone. It's David Lomman here from Aussie Blokes Talk. And talking today, again, this is day 7 actually of our Happiness Project. And it's part of a Happiness and Health project that we're running on Aussie Blokes Talk to help anyone who really wants to be happier and healthier. Now, one of the things about being happy, if you're not happy, is to discover how come you're not happy. And it's not that there has to be anything dramatically wrong with you to not be happy. I wasn't happy for a long time in my life because I wasn't able to express myself. I wasn't able to talk about the things that I really loved and the things that I really wanted to do with my life or how I wanted to be in my life. So I was really good at sarcasm, I was really good at criticism, but I wasn't much good at just being present, just being who I really was internally. And that came through a whole process of looking at myself and understanding that the way that I was acting, the way I was doing, and the way I was believing about myself wasn't helping me. And I set about changing that. So one of the things about being happy and what we've covered over the last 6 days and now going into the 7th is that there is a system to become happy. It's not a one-click happiness thing. It's actually a system. And if you're not happy, there has to be a cause. And the cause can be anything. And if you don't know what the cause is, just talking about not being happy isn't going to work. Not in my experience anyway. And I've worked with a lot of people on a lot of issues that I like to divide up in a certain way. And the way I divide them up, and that's what this talk is about today, is to follow a set of rules, a set of procedures and processes. And those processes start with, where am I physically today? Where am I mentally today? Where am I emotionally today? And where am I spiritually today? Because those 4 energies, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, they make up who I am. The physical. Okay. Should a physical issue that you have stop you from being happy, or is it a challenge for you to overcome? You know, I've worked with people dying from cancer who found happiness in the last days of their life because they realized that what they were missing in their life was love, and they weren't letting it in. So it wasn't the physical thing that they thought was making them unhappy. They were unhappy long before they got cancer. What was the trigger for them was that they were focused on what was wrong with them, what was wrong with their relationship, what was wrong with their life. Their focus was on what was wrong. What was wrong with their body? What was wrong with their status in life? All of these things that once the focus goes that way, it can go round and round like a spiral and you go down and down with it. Because I can say, yeah, I'm not happy because my body's not as fit as I would like it to be. I'm 69 years old and I haven't taken care of my body. So I'm not as happy as I could be about the shape of my body, about the health of my body, about the fitness of my body. Now, if that's the only thing that stops me from happiness, then guess what? I can do something about that. I can go to a gym, which I don't like, or I can go and walk on the beach, which I do like. I can ride a bike, which I do like. I can eat healthy, which I do like. I can do all of those things, and if that's the only thing stopping me from being happy, I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to be healthier, and I'm going to be fitter. The question is, will it make me happier? And the truth is, I don't know unless I go there. So if physical things are the things that are stopping you from being happy, what are you going to do about it? And how are you going to do it? And do you need help getting there? Because there's plenty of help available. Here at Aussie Blokes Talk, we can help you. Or any personal trainer can help you. Any fitness person can help you. But it's more about understanding, is that what's making you unhappy? Because you might think it is, but not know it is. So and then look, we go to the mental stuff. Now mentally, when we're out of balance, what's happening is our brain's going round and round, it's not stopping. So if your brain is going around and round and not stopping, what do you need to do to calm it? What do you do to need to calm it, stop it? You can do mindfulness training, you can do self-hypnosis, you can do hypnosis. You know, I prefer to use hypnotherapy because I find it gets things calmer quicker. But there's other opportunities as well. You can do breathing and focusing on your breath. You can do lots of different things which are going to help you. But just stopping your brain, is that going to make you happier? And emotionally, you know, pretty well everyone's got some baggage from the past. You know, that's just a given. Go back on your timeline. You can find lots and lots of issues, lots of ways you didn't live up to your expectations, lots of things that you did that maybe you wouldn't do again. And that's learning from hindsight, by the way. But if those things and the way you were brought up and the way you were raised, and you may have had or may not have had dysfunctional parents, but if those things, the way you were raised, are the things that are stopping you from being happy, what are you going to do about it? Because you can sit in a chair with someone and talk about those issues until the cows come home, but unless you take some fundamental action to say, I can heal that, I can do something about that now, nothing is going to change in your happiness quotient. And then spiritually, and I look at spiritually and saying, spiritually, am I on the right track? Am I doing the things that I love to do? Like these live videos that I'm doing, I'm a babe in the woods, but I love doing it. You wouldn't believe the amount of hassles and trouble and issues we've had getting this all happening, because here at Aussie Blokes Talk, we're learners. We don't know. We're learning. We've got some great things coming up. We've got some great programs running on the website. We've got some great opportunities coming up for you. But if I don't talk about it, how do you know? If I don't get out there, how do you know how we can help you? What we can do with our programs to help you be happier? If I don't talk about it, if I don't express it. And if you don't look within yourself or know where to look within yourself, how will you know what is stopping you from being happy? So I know, and I've known for 30 years since I first heard somebody talk on stage about natural health, that natural health was the thing I wanted to be involved in. And so my study, my intuition, my guidance, my techniques, my teachers, all of that has led me to the point I am here today. But it's taken me 3 years to get on a live Facebook feed. Didn't know how to do it, so was scared of it. Kept myself back, held myself back, until I was stimulated into doing something about it. And now I find it's something I look forward to. Something I can add into the things I'm happy about doing. Because the more I can bring this message to people, the happier I am. It's not the only thing that makes me happy. There's many more things as well. But it is a part of my happiness quotient. It's part of who I am. So when I look at myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I say, where am I lacking in happiness in those 4 aspects of myself? How happy am I physically? Well, I could do a little more. How happy am I mentally? I'm pretty happy mentally. How happy am I emotionally? Pretty happy emotionally. How happy am I spiritually? Very happy spiritually, and I still know that in each of those energy sections, there is more for me to do. So I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to back away and say, oh, that's too hard, this is too hard, this is too hard. You know, we're on a high learning curve at the moment, all of us, locked down, shut inside, only get out, keep your distance, do this, do that. Anxiety rises when you get close to someone. All of those things happening. And yet none of those things have to stop you being happy. And that doesn't mean that they won't. It just means they don't have to. So if you've got a medical condition, say you've got arthritis, let's take the word arthritis out of it and just say you've got aches and pains and your bones creak and all of that sort of thing. What can you do about it? Well, naturally, there are many things you can do about it. You can read a book called Curing Arthritis the Drug-Free Way. You can recognize that other people have come off their medications, they've come off their drugs, they've come off their steroids, they've done all of those things in a systematic process way and created physical happiness in their life. What about the mental stuff? Well, you can do lots of stuff there too. Lots of things you can do. You listen to a relaxation tape every night. We've got one on our website. You can take action to join a online class in meditation. You can do lots of different things. You can talk about it to someone and help to release it if it's not just talk. And emotionally, you know, trauma in my life going way back until I was 5 years old. Big trauma. One that affected me for 45 years that I hadn't even realized was having that effect on me. And it was only because I took a chance and went there that I was able to release it and let it go. So I don't care what the trauma has been, you can do something about it. You can release it and let it go. You can calm yourself down so no trauma affects you anymore. You can do that when you're willing to. And spiritually, how many people are doing work they don't want to be doing? You know, personally, I've been trying to build a website for about 5 years. Me and technology, no way. It hasn't worked for me. I'm good at speaking, I'm good at helping people, I'm good at treating people, I'm good at working with people, but the technology side of things, no. So I need to recognize that if I put my energy and time into something that's not working for me, it's still not going to work for me. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you are here. Because if I am spending time doing something that I don't want to be doing, if I'm stuck in a relationship I don't want to be in, and I haven't done anything about looking at why I don't want to be in it, not the superficial things, not the criticisms, not the judgments, not those sort of things, no, but the really deep causes within me that stop me from going there, then I'm not following a truly spiritual path. I'm not following what I'm called to do to learn and grow. And that's why with Aussie Blokes Talk, what we're talking about on our website is awaken, action, growth. We have to come awake. I believe the whole human race, this coronavirus is a wake-up call in a way. We all get shut down inside our house. What we do while we're shut down inside our house is up to us. But we have to awaken. We have to start a ball rolling somewhere. If you want to be happy, you've got to start action somewhere. So awakening, taking action, doing what needs to be done leads to growth. And growth, when you do it in the right way, leads to happiness. So all of these things that make issues go away, They go away because somebody does what needs to be done to move through the issues. Not to put them aside and sit on them, which I did for 45 years, but to actually act on them. To say, what action can I take today that's going to help me become more happy? What can I do physically to help me become more happy? Is riding my bike going to be more happy? Then I need to ride my bike. Is getting out of bed rather than pulling it over the covers over my head? Then I need to get out of bed rather than pull the covers over my head. Do I need to call someone and ask, hey, how you doing? Any way I can help you? Because being of service can help you be happy. There are so many ways in this world in which we can be happy when we have the skills. The difficulty is, if you don't know the skills, it is very difficult to know how to put the steps into action. So the rules are, just work out for yourself. Am I happy physically? Am I happy mentally? Am I happy emotionally? Am I happy spiritually? And then look at that and then ask, what can I do about that? What support do I need? Is there anyone that can help me? And you know, if you put your hand up and you say, okay, Aussie Blokes Talk, what can you do for me? We'll get back to you and let you know. Because we are here to be of service to you. I am here to be of service to you. This series of talks on happiness, these live video broadcasts on happiness, you know, this is a whole new ball game. They're for you. They help me because they help me be of service. But ultimately, they're for you to help you understand that you can be happy. And it's just a matter of knowing how. So I live by 2 rules. 3 rules, actually. Don't ask why. Ask what can I do and how can I do it. Everything else tends to be superfluous. If I'm not happy physically, what can I do? How can I do it? Mentally, what can I do? How can I do it? Emotionally, what can I do? How can I do it? Spiritually, what can I do? How can I do it? How about you? What do you live by? And what do you want in your life that you don't have right now? So any questions you have, we're happy to answer. Any comments you have, we're happy to see. We love the interaction. And as we learn this new thing together, this Facebook Live thing, more and more understanding and awareness can be brought through. So thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching on a replay, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. David from Aussie Blokes Talk signing out. Check out our website and our YouTube channel. Bye for now.